Hey, Doris. That's a skinny. Is Lena home?
Come in. Actually, not right now. She and Mom are talking to the man about us. They'll be right back.
They left you here alone?
They'll be here any minute. She said you should wait.
Yeah?
Want to see something neat?
Maybe I should come back later.
There's treasure in the walls. We used it to pay the bills.
Yeah, I heard about that, kinda. The treasure in the walls, is that for real?
I'll show you. She'll be here any second.
This is something Doris wrote. Sister Hannah came here from Poland during the war. I asked her to translate them. It upset her a great deal. This is a journal from a man named Marcus who grew up in Poland during the Second World War. It talks about his family and how they were rounded up by the Germans during the invasion.
It's this way. I found a hole in the wall behind the furnace, and the money was inside. It was old and dusty. I think there's more.
And it talks about a doctor at the camps. They called him the Devil's Doctor because of his interest in the occult and the experiments he'd conduct on the patients. He talks about being rescued by the Allies. He came to America and lived on the streets, ended up in a mental hospital.
I found some jewelry in there, too. But I put it back. For later.
He recognized one of the doctors, using a different name, but he knew it was the Devil's Doctor. It's not unlikely a lot of them fled to America after the war. And then one night, the doctor took him out of the hospital and brought him to his house. He describes the house. This house. He says the doctor had a secret room in the basement where the experiments continued on Marcus and others. He cut out their tongues. He severed their vocal cords and sealed their mouths. Kept them in the secret basement, so even as people visited and socialized upstairs, they couldn't be heard below.
My God.
And he describes his murder in great detail.
His murder?
The journal doesn't stop there.
There could be so much more in there.
It talks about after.
After his murder?
Things that could help my family.
It talks about being in the dark with the others. Voiceless, cold, insane. And it talks about the other things in the dark. Things that were never human. Things that were taking him over.
You were right. What you said about this house. Good bones.